Right now we continue our year in review, looking back at some of the top stories from 2011. Yesterday we recapped the most popular stories from our website from May and June. Now today Haley Smith takes us back to the summer months of July and August.
To start off the month of July was an unbelievable sight on Highway 20 after a semi-truck carrying more than 14 million bees ran off the road. The honeybees were on their way to North Dakota from California when the truck wrecked in Island Park. The fire department had to spray fire foam on the semi-truck and bees before responders could access the scene. Numerous agencies in the area responded to help clean up the accident, which included a large amount of honey on the highway. Also in July was a plane crash that killed 3 people in our area near Grace. Norman Gunderson, his 16-year-old son Isaac, and Casey James Crane were all killed when their private aircraft crashed. Norman and his son were both from Naaman and Crane was from Grace. Authorities say Norman was the pilot of the crash. The 3 were found inside the aircraft by the first responders on scene. The 3 victims had been working on a church in Star Valley, Wyoming, and were traveling to Grace to drop off Crane. The aircraft circled the airport and then crashed a short distance from the runway. Moving on to August was the story of the man from Idaho Falls that was told to stop wearing his bunny suit in public because neighbors complained he was frightening children. The police received calls of a man in a bunny suit that was being a public nuisance. According to reports, a resident told authorities that her son had been frightened by 34-year-old William Falkingham, who was wearing a black bunny suit and hiding behind trees and pointing fingers at him. Other neighbors have also expressed concern and mentioned that Falkingham occasionally wears a tutu with the costume. Falkingham told authorities that he enjoys wearing the suit but understands the neighbors' concerns and complaints.
He's really nice. He's quiet. He kind of keeps to himself for the most part, but he seems like a normal person with maybe what people would find as an odd habit.
And finishing off August, an Idaho Falls man received the surprise of a lifetime when he opened the door of his camper trailer to find a deer lying on the couch. This trailer was traveling near South Pass in Wyoming when the driver heard a loud thud and pulled over to check out what caused the noise. After exiting his truck, he found a massive hole in the front of the trailer. When he opened the door, he saw a deer lying on the couch. Bart Davis of Idaho Falls says this picture of the deer was taken right after the accident, and the deer was not moved or the picture altered. The deer went through the front of the trailer, flew over a drum set, and perfectly landed on his couch at the rear of the trailer. Unfortunately, the deer was killed in the bizarre accident. Haley Smith, KPVI News 6.
All right, tomorrow we're going to head into the fall. Join us at 6 o'clock for our top-rated September and October story.